Hello everyone and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. So we are in January and as you all know this is the month that we start selling all of our goods. So without wasting our time, let's jump on the John Deere tractor. There it is. And to begin with, I think I'll be selling the buffalo milk first. So I'll attach the tanker to it. We'll take it to the buffalo barn. We'll refill it and then we'll head off towards the dairy because it's the only sell point where we can sell the buffalo milk as well as the goat milk. So I'm pretty sure that I'll be selling the buffalo milk first and then we'll be selling the goat milk. And after that, we'll start selling our vegetables and fruits that we make from our greenhouses. And by the end of this episode, I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to repay all of our loan and we'll also be able to purchase the oil mill because we'll be making canola and sunflower oil. And we have a full tank of milk, and still we are left with over 2000 liters of milk, which will be selling in, I think, September. So let's head off to the dairy and we'll sell the milk. And it's also snowing, so I'll be careful while driving, and I'll see you guys right at the dairy. And here we are at the dairy, and once again we'll be making right around $90,000 just from the buffalo milk itself. So let's sell it. There we go. We made almost $91,000 from the buffalo milk. So it's a good income. I think we are making right around $180,000 every year just from the buffalo milk, which is a good income. So let's head back to our farm and then we'll start selling our other goods. And to begin with, we'll be selling the goat milk. And we are back at the farm. So as you can see, the tray will be selling the goat milk and we'll be using our trailer and we'll be putting all the milk pellets on the trailer. So what I will do is before we start loading the goat milk on the trailer, I'll repair this tractor because otherwise it will struggle quite a lot in pulling the trailer, and this will cost me almost $11,500 to repair our tractor. I'll repair it. I'll also repair this front weight. There we go. And we are now down to right around $164,000. But I think once we have sold the goat milk, we'll have enough money to repay our loan, which I'll do straight away. And here is our goat barn, or you can say goat pasture. So I'll park the tractor and the trailer right here, and I'll load all these pellets of milk onto the trailer, and I will see you guys once we are done. So there we go. As you can see, we have over 13,000 liters of goat milk with us, and this goat milk will bring in us a lot of money. I think it will be over $110,000 that we'll be getting just from the goat milk itself. So once again, we'll head towards the dairy because the sell point will be same. And once again, I'll be driving carefully because of all this snow. And hopefully, we'll be able to earn enough in order to repay our loan. So I will see you guys right at the dairy. And we are back at the dairy. So let's sell all the goat milk, and my rough guess will be $110,000 that we'll be getting from the goat milk. Let's see. There we go. We got over $125,000, which is $15,000 more than what I expected, which is a good thing. And now it's time to repay our loan. As you can see, we have right around $290,000. So into the finance section, and as you can see, we have a $210,000 loan on us, which we used in purchasing the combine. So let's repay our loan. There we go. And we are now down to almost $80,000. But still, I think we have enough vegetables to sell, and I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to afford oil mill by the end of this episode. We'll quickly head back to the farm, and then we'll start selling our vegetables and fruits from the greenhouses. And once again, we'll be taking three products at a time. And I still don't know what will be the sell point, but I think once again it will be different sell point for different product. And we are back to our farm. I'll park the tractor and the trailer near the greenhouse. There we go. So let's quickly check the prices of our vegetables and the sell point where we'll be taking them. So I've checked the prices, and our first load will be taken to the restaurant, and I'll be loading garlic, lettuce, and napa cabbage, and we'll be taking all these three vegetables to the restaurant. So I'll quickly load all these pallets onto the trailer, and I will see you guys once we are done. So there we go. As you can see, our first load is ready, and we have 16,000 liters of garlic, 13,000 liters of napa cabbage, and 12,000 liters of lettuce. So as I've already told you, we'll be taking this load to the restaurant, and you all know that the way to the restaurant is quite steep. So I'll drive as much careful as I can, and I will see you guys right at the sell point. And here we are at the restaurant, and we didn't have 12,000 liters of lettuce. Instead, we have 13 pallets of lettuce. I forgot to strap the last one, so that's why it's now showing 13,000 liters of lettuce. So let's sell our first load. There we go. And we made around $84,000 from our first load. And we are now having right around $164,000 in our bank account. So I think we are going in the right direction and we'll have enough money to afford an oil mill by the end of this episode. So I'll quickly head back to the farm and then we'll decide for the next three vegetables that we are going to sell. So I'll see you guys back at the farm. So once again, I'm back to the farm. I'll park the tractor and the trailer at the same place. Let's see which vegetables will be taking this time. So for our second load, we'll be taking chili pepper, spring onions and tomatoes to the farmers market. As you can see, the snow has stopped falling. So hopefully all of the snow will be cleared very soon. As you can see, the sun will be out very soon, as this is what the weather forecast suggests. So I'll quickly load all the tomatoes, strawberries, and spring onions onto the trailer, and I will see you guys just in a second. So there is our second load, and as you can see, we have spring onion, tomatoes, and chili pepper with us, and we have 14 pellets of onion, 15 pellets of tomatoes, and chili pepper each. And I think after selling this load, we'll be having enough money to purchase the oil mill. So this time our sell point will be the farmers market. So let's head towards it and I will see you guys right there. So here we are at the farmers market. Let's see how much we can earn from the second load. And once again, I think we made somewhere around $80,000 from the vegetables. And as you can see, we now have enough money that we can purchase the oil mill. So I'll head back towards the farm and we'll collect all the remaining pellets that will be of strawberries, anaki and oyster mushroom, and we'll take them to the sell point and we'll sell them too. And I do believe that the sell point for them will once again be the restaurant. And we are back to the farm. So let's load up this trailer for the final time this year and we'll sell all the remaining pellets that we have. And I will see you guys just in a second. So here we are with our final trailer load of products that we have to sell. And as you can see, we also have a pallet of lettuce and napa cabbage each, which we got while the time we were loading the last two loads of trailer. And I also checked the sell point, and the sell point will be the restaurant once again. So I'll continue driving towards the restaurant and I will see you guys right there. And we are back at the restaurant for the final time this year. So I'll quickly sell all these pellets and let's see how much total we can make. There we go. As you can see, we got almost $61,000 from the remaining pellets, and we now have almost $308,000 in our bank account, and we now have enough money to purchase the oil mill. So what I will do is I'll quickly jump back to the farm. I'll take the trailer, will fill it with the canola, and we'll take the tractor and the canola to the oil mill, and then we'll purchase the oil mill. I'll activate the factory so that we can start making the canola oil right away. So I'll quickly head back to the farm and I will see you guys right there. So here we are back at the farm. I'll park this trailer right here. There we go. And there's our grain trailer. I'll refill it with canola and then we'll head towards the oil mill. And we have just over 15,000 liters of canola. I'll quickly tag the oil mill. So the oil mill is somewhere near the harbor grain elevator. So I'll quickly drive towards the oil mill. I've already tagged it and I will see you guys right there, and then we'll purchase the oil mill and we'll start making the canola oil right away. So here we are at the oil mill. I will park the tractor and the trailer right here at this sell point. There we go. So let's purchase the oil mill and then we'll unload the canola into this point right here. So the oil mill will cost me $240,000. Let's purchase it. And there we go. We now own this place. So we'll jump into the tractor and we'll unload the canola, and hopefully we can start making the canola oil right away. There we go. It's not much. So I'll activate the canola oil production. There we go. So we are now making the canola oil. I know it's not much of the canola that we have in the factory, but at least we are making something, and the price of canola oil is quite good. As you can see, at their peak, we can sell them for almost $5,800 for 1,000 liter of canola oil, which is, I think, quite better than selling the canola itself. Yep, as you can see, the peak price for the canola is $2,100. However, for the canola oil, it is right around $5,800. So I think that will be it for this episode. And since this was the January, and I think the correct time for planting the sunflowers is from March. Yep, as you can see, the correct time for planting the sunflowers is March and April, and in March itself we can also expand our grape farm. However, for the grape farm, I think we still need quite a bit of money, but I'm pretty sure that we can take another loan for for expanding our grape farm. And as I already told you in the previous episodes that I'll also be selling the field number 32. I still don't know which field we'll be buying, so I'll save this task for the next episode. And in the next episode itself, we'll also be cultivating all of our fields, that is field number 1, field number 24, and field number 8, and also the new field that we'll be buying, because in order to plant the sunflower, we'll have to cultivate our fields first. As for the planter, I'm also thinking to replace our planter. As you can see, we have this planter, but the working speed of this planter is quite low. So what I will do is I'll quickly have a look at in the mod hub for a decent planter, or else we can also go for the planters that are inbuilt in this game, like this Optima RS by Weirland. We can purchase it. It has a 11 miles of working speed and a 9-meter working width. But the only issue with this planter is the capacity. As you can see, it has only 2600 liters of capacity for both seeds and fertilizer combined. So we'll see which planter we'll be buying. I'll surely have a look at the mod hub, and we'll see if we can find something useful in the mod hub, or else we'll be going with in-game planter. And I think this is the place where our oil pellets will spawn. So in that way, I think we own this entire place. I think that will be enough for this episode. I hope you guys like this video. As for the next episode, I'll already told you that I'll be seeing you guys in the February. We'll be pruning the grapevines and we'll be cultivating all of our fields in the next episode, which will be in February. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.